You are tuned into the Bianca Burwell Show on this Take Me Back Tuesday. And I posted that question up, like I said I would, on Facebook. Does anybody know of any cases of deaths caused by weed overdose, marijuana, ganja, the blunts? Anybody? And you guys have been weighing in. It's funny. Now, some of y'all have said, and I appreciate it. Now, if that was the case, I should call Snoop.
Wow. I mean, really?
Should call Snoop Dogg, and he'd probably be like, "Nah, man, I ain't."
I'm still here.
I'm just saying. What's going on, Dion?
What's going on, girl?
So I'm gonna just ask you: do you know of anyone that has died from a marijuana, weed, ganja overdose?
That would be a no. I'm still here. That was a joke. No one.
Look now. Okay. You want me to read some of the comments, or you want me to?
Go ahead.
Okay. Some of the comments are, nope, never, nope. Let's see. And Scott is my boy, y'all. I just gotta tell you, Scott is somebody I went to college with. He's so analytical and political, but yet what he said is, weed is an ambition killer. The death of ambition of many young folk have taken place. And as a smoker of 20 plus years, I can testify that weed may not immediately be harmful or addictive, but it dulls your ambition to take you out of life's race. I'm sorry, it says see more. Many would argue, but they never want to go anywhere until they get their mind right. Then once they're high, they rarely go anywhere anyway.
Right.
To argue with them is pointless because they'll never see how far along in life they would have been or could have been until they quit smoking. Imagine the idiocy of burning a crisp $20 bill every day. LOL. Because that's what they're doing. That's what he says, right?
I can't imagine that.
Scott is crazy.
Wow. But he has a point.
Yeah, he does have a point.
Kills your brain cells. That's about it.
Yeah, I
Pretty
guess
much.
slowly. But
Yeah.
now, if you guys remember, Sanjay Gupta, which is a very respected physician here in the United States,
Yes, he is.
he had to recant what he said about marijuana, cannabis, all of that. He did a documentary that aired on CNN, and I think they probably have it still available if you look on YouTube or something like that, where he went around and what he found was medical cases of people that were not cured by any of the normal medicine that was prescribed, pills, stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. And what he saw was the only thing that helped them was weed. He said he wouldn't have believed it had he not seen it himself, and that he had to go to the public and he had to apologize for all of the negative comments that he said and all of the papers that he wrote about weed and its inability to, help someone.
So helping as far as making you feel better, pain-free, or curing the actual disease.
Curing, helping, healing actual diseases.
Really?
Yes. And I watched that a couple times.
I need to watch that.
I watched it a couple times. Matter of fact, let me say this. He showed and went to a plant. I'm too hot. He showed a plant. When I say a plant, I'm talking about a manufacturing type plant.
Okay. I thought you were talking about a weed plant.
You silly. In California, that they have this thing on lock. They had different sections and how they grow it, and when it's ready, they harvest it, all of that. And all of their transactions are done via cash. All of them. They had the little runners that went to the people's houses. They gave them the weed. They got the money in cash and rolled out.
Really?
I kid you not. And they were going to court. They were in court at the time fighting that because medicinal purposes, people do need it. Now, are there going to be people that are going to abuse it?
Of course.
Yes. Mm-hmm. There are people that abuse aspirin. There are people that abuse cough syrup. There are people that abuse all kind of stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But you can go and get it anywhere.
Right.
I'm just saying, it's folks that have had. Lil Wayne, sorry, but he had, like, how many seizures has he had? Because he keeps sipping on freaking codeine and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But he can still sip on it in public.
Because he can get it.
You just go to the store. Mm-hmm. Go and give me some of that.
Right. Or get a prescription.
Right? I'm just saying, right? So, my argument is this. Why would I say that I want my kids to go smoke a pound every day? No. I would not say that. However, you do remember, now the president just weighed in on this not long ago. President Barack Obama. Mm-hmm. He was just saying not that long ago that, it's really not harmful like that. It's not. And unlike Bill Clinton, President Barack Obama didn't have any problem with saying that, he didn't hit a couple of them. And he didn't try to do like Bill Clinton said, I didn't inhale. Joker, you inhaled, swallowed.
Right. Look, you could be around
rolled up
and you inhaled it. That's how I smelled in New Orleans this weekend. Skunk.
So,
anyway.
I'm just saying. Now. I'm sorry, man. I'm tripping. I got a couple stories that we gonna read. Okay? Because I did find something that says that marijuana may actually stop the spread of HIV. And this is a study that was done recently. And I have it. And I'm going to put the link up. But I'm going to talk to you about it first. But I'm going to put the link up so you guys can see it. Matter of fact, just go to the Facebook page, the Beat Drops Radio Facebook fan page, and you'll be able to see it, comment, all that stuff, right? Folks on Facebook are telling me I'm starting a war between the smokers and the non-smokers.
More or less between the non-smokers. The smokers really don't care.
They like, whatever,
right.
Whatever.
They're in a zone.
Okay, so with weed, would I prefer if there was an option that was in front of me of them drinking alcohol and becoming an alcoholic? Mm-hmm. And smoking weed, I'm going to choose weed.
I would choose weed also.
Now, with the amount of diseases, and I'm getting to a point though, Dion, I am.
Okay.
With the amount of diseases and ailments and hospitalizations and deaths that are caused by, let's see, we can link cigarette smoking to throat cancer. Mm-hmm. We can link cigarette smoke to lung cancer, throat cancer. What else?
Secondary smoke.
Yeah, mm-hmm. People who ain't even smoking.
Exactly.
And they right by you. Mm-hmm. And they could be jacked up.
That's right.
My mother had to stop smoking because it was killing my pops. Mm-hmm. And she was like, when the doctor told her, you want to stop, you killing them, she stopped.
That's right.
I ain't heard of any secondhand marijuana smoke that doctor said, look here, if you don't stop smoking weed. I'm just making a point.
Is it because they grow it?
But you got tobacco plants. What are they putting? What's the difference?
Yeah, right. What is the difference? I mean, right.
I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there.
That's something that needs to be researched. The difference between growing tobacco plants versus marijuana plants.
Because I don't know how many processes that weed goes through before folk roll it up.
Not a lot.
And I haven't seen any that needed filters.
True.
But cigarettes have filters, don't they?
And the texture is different.
I'll ask you on break why you know that. Now, I have somebody, my brother, yes, in Texas, that has told me that it may be one person on record that may have passed away from weed. And I found a story about this female that is, what that in England? A British woman. And they're not even sure on this one that I saw. Now, I have to question this too because it says that she smoked half of a joint. How can we describe that to people who have never seen a joint before?
Okay.
Like about half your small finger?
Yeah.
Okay. About half of the small finger. And she died.
Unless it was a blunt.
I'm going to have to... Well, you're right. Because it just says a joint is what it says. A half a joint. So I would have to say she probably had some other stuff in her system that took place.
She had to have.
Because I ain't never, ever seen anybody fall out from a half of a joint. Because if that's the case, it's a lot more folks that would have fell out.
Oh, yeah.
This lady that they're talking about is 31 years old. Her name is, what we say, Gemma?
Gemma
Moss, 31. And for some reason, they had to put that she was a devout Christian. I have no idea why that's important. Because Christians,
Get
Buddhists, Muslims, everybody get tore up.
I think they get higher than most.
I'm just saying. Hashtag, I'm just saying. So, I don't know about that one. Okay. I got an update here. He says the Huffington Post carried the story. I'm gonna have to look at that. And I'll check it out and see if it's the same one, Rodney. I'll see if it's the same one. Now, I'm looking at some of these comments, Dion. My question is, if cigarettes and alcohol, which we can point to that has caused so much damage in the physical body, has led to hospitalizations, people dying, overdosing, addicted. I'm talking about getting patches on them because they can't get off of it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's available everywhere.
Like
marijuana, who, like I said, even if there was one person that passed, even if it was 20 people that passed away, it pales in comparison to the deaths that have been caused by cigarettes and alcohol. How come it's not? How come it's illegal?
Well, in some states, they're legalizing it.
Yeah, now,
yeah.
But why is it still? It's still federal. It's against the law. Yeah. Now, some people on Facebook have said that Saida said that because the government can't tax it,
and that's probably one of the major reasons why
they can't tax it. Just gonna legalize it. Look. What you looking for?
Not a joint. I don't have a joint. We good.
The government can't just go ahead and legalize tobacco. But you know what? Here's my thought on this whole thing. Here is the reason why they will not legalize marijuana. You ready?
Go ahead.
Because money. If you don't have people getting sick, therefore they're not going to go to the hospital. Doctors are going to lose money. Pharmaceutical companies are going to lose money, right? I'm just saying.
Okay.
Hospitals.
But I don't think it's to that level where
I'm just saying
it's making folks that, maybe
I'm just saying
it's a secret to it.
If folks were able to glaucoma, what's the treatment for glaucoma?
Marijuana.
I'm just saying, right? And Sanjay Gupta, that's my point of reference on some of this stuff. If you look at that and some of those erratic and toe up diseases people have that marijuana helps to calm, I'm just saying.
That's a thought.
Doctors, that's doctor visits cut. For those illnesses, doctor visits cut.
And glaucoma is a major thing.
I'm just saying, doctor's visits, right? The medications that they prescribe, right?
It's a wrap.
I'm just saying. And if folks had an opportunity to choose between cigarettes and marijuana, they may choose marijuana. I'm saying it.
But how they gonna work every day, B?
They'll work.
You can't go to work every day high.
Man, I'm telling you, them jokers will be relaxed.
Hey, how can I do today?
And you know what? To me, if people had the opportunity to openly do that, they probably would. It wouldn't even be a seek. They wouldn't be trying to sneak and do it.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be putting no Visine. Now, Visine might go up in sales.
You know, but guess what? If it's not marijuana, it's going to be something else.
Exactly. So I'm just saying.
Now,
that's my thought on that.
Okay.
Marijuana. Need to legalize it.
Would you smoke it? I'm just asking.
I have in the past.
No,
when I was young.
I know the past. I'm talking about currently.
No, I'm not even interested in it.
Okay.
I'm not even interested. I'm just making a point that, let folks do what they do.
They're going to do it anyway.
They are going to do it anyway.
Do it anyway.
And also, too, let's look at the jail system. On top of that, the jail system, how much labor would they lose by all of these people that have been put in jail for years for selling weed?
Oh, they would be hot. Now, the folks that selling it, they're going to be mad.
Did y'all not know? I mean, the jail system, they are being traded on Wall Street. That's stock.
Wow.
That's stock, y'all. And if you don't have the labor there from all of these individuals that have been locked up for selling weed, I'm telling you, it's a trickle-down type situation. I said it. It is.
Wow.
I just wanted to share that. That's my thought, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. So, coming up, we're going to talk about that and more right here on the Bianca Burwell Show. This is a Take Me Back Tuesday. And I am about to play Curtis Mayfield. Don't call up here with no attitudes. I'm not trying to hear no hate mail or none of that. Even if you do it, whatever. But Curtis Mayfield, Pusha Man. And I'm playing the original. The original, when folks understood, because this was back in the early 70s. And y'all know exactly where Curtis Mayfield was at, so keep it locked right here on the Bianca Burwell Show.